What is up, rockers? Welcome back here to another Rise of Kingdoms content. My name is Infantry. In today's video, we are going to be doing a battle testing video. If you love battle testing contents, please consider subscribing to the channel and turn that notification on for all. You gotta turn that bell to all, click that bell, switch it from personalized to all. Now, if you also want to see more battle testing videos, leave it down in the comment section below. In today's video, we're going to see Skinsy and Morningstar battle with Joan of Arc and Alexander Nevsky going against Guan Yu and Scipio Prime. Which one do you think will actually win in the battlefield when they face? Now, the first two battles that we are going to see, they will have equipment. For Skinsy, the equipment will be all of these. These are not set gears for the infantry. Meanwhile, Morningstar, who runs the cavalry units, will have a full set gear for the cavalry, and also they are crit. So here's the thing in this first two battle that you're going to see. In the first two battle, we're going to determine how much of a difference does having a set gear versus a non-set gear fighting in the battlefield. And then we're going to do a baseline when they battle without gear in the last two battles that we're going to see. We're also going to be changing the talent tree within the battles as well. The first talent tree that we will see is this talent tree that Skinsy has equipped, and I have made a suggestion to use a different talent tree, which is going to be this talent tree with Guan Yu, and this is going to go further into the feral nature. Let's see if the rage engine will definitely work with Guan Yu. Now let's go in and take a look at this first two battles with equipments. Let's see if infantry is going to win against cavalry. This is a Guan Yu and Scipio against a Joan of Arc, and I think it has to be a Nevsky as the secondary in here. I wonder what is the talent tree that they are using. My bet it would be Guan Yu and Scipio to succeed this. It will definitely suppress Joan of Arc and Nevsky in here. Although Joan of Arc and Nevsky does hit pretty hard. Let's take a look and pay attention in the attacks here that is ongoing right now. Let's see. It seems that Guan Yu is there we go. Guan Yu is definitely winning in here. All right. We should start seeing repressing of skills due to Guan Yu's ability. All right. There is no way that Guan Yu would lose this battle with Scipio Prime. So we see two Prime commanders in battles right now. Now, Nevsky and Joan of Arc is a little bit, more of an updated combo. So take a look into the skill cast. 2,000, 1,500, lower, 3,300. Ooh, that's pretty high skill damage there. 2,000. And, ooh, okay, those were good hits. But let's see it's kind of hard to see who's in lead right now. I kind of feel like the Cavs are a little bit on lead right now. Could have been a comeback here from Cavs. I want to see the battle report for this one. I really want to see the talent tree of Guan Yu if there was some addition of the Cavs attack. I'm trying to ask for the talent tree. Looks like a very close match here. Very, very close matchup. Wow. Is Joan of Arc OP? Or is just because it's both newer gen commanders in here that we're seeing compared to, of course, Guan Yu's a little bit old, but Guan Yu with that high skill damage and ability to, silence has to play a big role in here. Wow, this is a very neck and neck battle that we are seeing here. Now, they have both removed gears. They have both removed city skin. They've left the alliance. Now we're just seeing, both of them go at it pretty much in a naked fashion in Rise of Kingdoms. Goodness, oh my God, it's so close. It's so close. I mean, I guess I could scout them and kind of see where we're at right now. Yeah, the Guan Yu is losing in here. The Joan of Arc and Alexander Nevsky is in the lead about 2,000. I want to see the talent tree. It could be a talent tree issue as well. So I want to see what talent tree he is using. Um, I'm trying to PM him. Can you send talent tree in game, please? All right, I'm trying to see if he can send me a talent tree in game because I feel like it's so close that it has to be a talent tree. Maybe a little bit of adjustment within the talent tree could make a lot of difference in this battle today. But it's so close. It is very, very close. I feel like Scipio will lose, and Guan Yu and Scipio will lose. Yeah, wow, 3K, a little bit 3K there difference now. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, there was a loss there, and let's see what is remaining in here. Remaining is 4,700. Interesting. So here's the battle report, and I feel like it's very close, and I feel like it's a little bit more of a rage issue that, that we need to see from Guan Yu and Scipio, because Guan Yu hits pretty hard. The talent tree that was used, was this, and there's no feral nature, which is sometimes good in a certain scenario. It's certain commanders, but I feel like with this commander, it hits hard, especially with Guan Yu. So I'm trying to recommend not this talent, but rather this talent specifically for countering calves with the Iron Spear and going for a feral nature in here, adding into the buckler shield as well. And instead of going for defense, we're going for health instead in here. Now, if this was in a battlefield, I would probably say go for defense just because you're gonna get swarmed. Either way, maybe kind of difficult thing to challenge him. No, you know what? Maybe let's just go for extra health here because we can add defense in the boost anyway if it's in the real battle scenario. But in this testing, there is no boost that are being used in the battlefield. So we have a second battle here with the new talent tree that we have suggested, which is this talent tree that I mentioned. All right, this is the talent tree that we're trying this time. And let's see if it's going to be better than the previous talent tree that he has equipped. He says, haha, don't worry, if I can't win this time, I'll rematch again once the next infantry is released. Let's see. Gotta hit it. There we go. All right. I wish they would fight like right around here. It'd be a nicer like picture than being here in this side. Okay. Let's see. White damage. Ooh, my God. The white damage coming from the calves is much more significant. It's slightly changing here a little bit. Maybe not good with this talent tree. We need to cast that rage. It's really a probability thing. Not looking good. Silence, come on, work. Ooh, the Guan Yu got into, they're very close. Very close. I wonder if oh my goodness, maybe it won't work with our suggestion of talent tree here. Maybe the first talent tree would be better. I'm not sure. I'm kind of like not confident with this one because it's a probability type of thing. It's really RNG. But we'll see. We'll see how it's going to perform here. My God. 400, 300. The base damage from 500. Oh my goodness. The base damage there, the normal damage, normal attack is pretty huge. We got to rely on the skill. But it seems like it's not. I don't know. It's still close, I think. Casting, they're pretty much. Oh my God. The cast of the Cavs pretty high. Oof. I think. Oh my God. It's not a better talent tree. Oh my God. The white damage is high. Wow. Not enough cast of not enough cast of skill. Wow. Not enough cast of the skill. I got to look at the report here and look at the skill cast. it's casting pretty quick too. I believe Joanne also have some rage engine in here. Might be casting faster, but we... Oh my goodness. Yeah. 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 Yep. The white damage is high. Yep. Uh-huh. Wow. So going on one, that other tree is definitely better. Probably, I gotta look at the video if the normal attack damage was actually better. Actually, we can look at the battle report here as well. But we want to see these types of testing to see different types of talent tree on what to use and what not to use. Yep, it's good to see if, going for that feral nature is good. Phew. There we go. Let's take a look into the battle report here. All right. So this is the battle report. We see that the defeat is definitely much more. 24-8. That difference is there pretty big compared to the previous one in here. This is the previous one. Much closer battle report. I'm curious now. This time they will have no gear. All right. Let's see who's going to win this one without gear. I'm curious. 800, 900. What we can see right now, Guan Yu is actually hitting pretty hard. All right. We can see that the Joan of Arc is actually first one to get into the yellow mark in here, but we gotta take a look into the damage. Seems like Guan Yu is still hitting pretty hard, but there are some circumstances where Joan of Arc was actually hitting pretty hard, 600 there. And yeah, this battle is a little bit quicker without the gear. I'm curious. Maybe it's still close. If I feel like Guan Yu is hitting a little bit harder here. I feel like at the end it's getting, I don't know if it's switching at the end. All right. There we go. All right. So I think Guan Yu will win it this time. There's a huge difference within those gears. With those set gear, he has a full cavalry set gear, and Skinsy has these types of gears right now. I'll pop it up right now in here on the screen. So, well, I feel like Morningstar will definitely lose this time. So those two, I mean, I guess you can now see the difference of having a set gear versus a non-set gear. In comparison, there is no way that Guan Yu would lose. Guan Yu and Scipio. I wonder which talent tree. He used this time. So I'm asking him right now. He's going to win. There's no way. So he's using the one that I gave him, actually, not the first talent tree. So the talent tree that I gave him is actually using it. Yeah, so I see. There we go. A win. Let's see. I'm very curious. Let's take a look into the damages in here. 900. Ooh, 900 as well. Okay. Relatively even when it comes to the white damage right now. Skill damage wise. Okay, it's actually doing pretty good. Doing pretty hard hit in here. 700, still up by 100 on the damage. Let's see how things are going to unfold in here. I feel like the talent tree that I provided could be a good talent tree in a, swarm, because you can cast rage, you can cast your skill faster with that approach. But at the same time, can you really do it in a big murder ball? Maybe not in the Imperium Kingdom, you can't do it, because as soon as you hit, you almost have to back out because you're moving so further into the battlefield because of the lag. But this talent tree that Skinsy has, and the first talent tree that he provided to us, might be actually the better option in the battlefield in here. So let's take a look. Remember, this is the talent tree that he provided us, and this is what he is actually using at this moment. All right, let's see who is going to win this time. I'm scouting. We've got, okay, there's definitely winning numbers here from the infantry side compared to the cavalry. So I was telling him right now in the Discord is that, I mean, he's fighting with his set of gear. Well, not a set of gear, but he's fighting with, pieces of gear that he formed in comparison to Morningstar, who has a full cav set, to where he's getting all these set bonus. And that puts him a little bit of a disadvantage in the battle. So it's really unfair for him to do a duel or do a test and expect to have a win when you have a huge significant variance when it comes to the gear. I'm not sure which battle report did better. I'm curious. Make a bet here. Do you think that my battle report, my talent tree that I provided did better, or his talent tree did better? So leave it down in the comment section below. Please do it just to test your assumption or knowledge within the game and see if you're right. I don't really know, but I'm really curious to see what is the result in here. I feel like my talent tree would have been better because he'll be able to cast rage faster, but I'm curious to see. So looking at the timeline here, the first battle that was said to me, he was using my talent tree. So 1841 is the first battle going to 1844. This was the battle result for this one. You can see that the gap here is approximately about 2K-ish, or maybe close to 3K. All right. And then the second battle with the talent tree that he provided is going to be later time, 1846, which was a much closer battle in here, which is only about 1,000 or 1,000 difference in here, approximately 1,000. Let's just round it off. So this is my assessment in the battle video. In the battle video, we saw that he used his talent tree in the first two battles, we saw that the feral nature path did not succeed. I believe that's because of the gear differences between the two. I feel like the gear that Skinsy have equipped is really heavily based on defense. Now, the defense is really good with the talent tree that he has equipped. Now, when we remove the gear, we did notice that the feral nature actually perform a lot better. Because in that case, we're seeing the baseline of these two commanders, and we're seeing the true power of Guan Yu and Scipio. Now, what can you do to improve your gear with the talent tree? My best suggestion is really going for that infantry set and using that feral nature path, because when you do infantry set, it's a lot more balanced with the attack that you are going to get with the equipment and also defense, right? So with the setup that he did, he's only got like 2 that were giving him attack percentage, and they were not very high as well. There's 3 attack boosters in here, and then 3 defense. You can see that the balance is a little bit more favorable, and that's why I think the performance of the feral nature did worse with the gear that he has equipped compared to when it was removed. But if it's equipped with the Eternal Empire set, we will definitely see the same result as if it was having no gear battling the Joanne and Nevsky. Well, that's my assessment here. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. If this video was absolutely helpful to you or to your understanding within the game with equipment and the pairings, and also going against cavalry versus infantry, press like into the video, and I'll see you again next time.